Hey guys, this is not the video that I wanted to make. I'm not going back to Japan. The video I wanted to make was gonna be this beautiful montage to really nice piano music with like images of me going to the airport and saying goodbye to my family and like a close-up of my suitcase and going on the plane. That is not this video, as you've probably already worked out. So if you're new here and you're like, what the hell is she talking about? I've been trying to get a new visa following a working holiday visa for Japan for about 2 years now. It has been a very long journey and we're still not there yet. It's the morning of the day that I find out the visa result. And I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be. I kind of like don't feel real. I don't know if I feel anxious or not. I was fine all morning, and then when the email came, like I was a total mess. Actually I recorded it, so I'll show you that footage. The emails come, like I'm way too scared to open it. I was just like sitting there at work all day, like, oh, is it coming, is it coming? Not ready for this, but I'm never gonna be ready for it, I guess. Yes. Yeah. I was happy. Then I had to just pay, and the school sent me the original documentation. So you get a certificate of eligibility, which is sort of an invitation from a business or like a school that indicates to the Japanese government that yes, you have a real reason that's legitimate for being here and we want you to come. And then you use that to go and apply for the actual visa. So I was like almost to the end of the very, very long journey, went to the embassy, applied for the visa, and then the guy was like, oh yeah, just come pick it up on Monday. I was like, does that mean that I've got it? So I was feeling like pretty good about it. Went back on the next week, and then yes, I had a visa, and I was like, oh my God, like it's finally real, and I'm going back home. And then coronavirus happened. Bang, pandemic. Hence I'm here.
Coronavirus.
COVID-19. Coronavirus.
Stage 3 restrictions.
Like I was fine up until probably Wednesday. It's Friday today. And then Wednesday morning, it just like got in my head and like it's really overwhelming. And I know like the best thing to do is to stay calm and just like continue on with things that you can continue on with. And of course there are people who are obviously a lot worse off than I am, like people who have existing respiratory diseases or like heart conditions, or they're maybe having treatment for cancer, or they're older or anything. But like you can't control how you feel, you know, like if you're anxious, you're anxious. Like in my head I'm like, you're not sick, you don't have it, it's just like panic sick, you know, like your body's like, your brain thinks too much, and then those symptoms come out in your body as like physical. And I know they say don't, like you don't have to wear a mask if you're not sick, but you're also not meant to touch your face, and I find this helps me not touch my face, and I feel like mentally a little like tiny little bit more better about being on public transport. So masking up, and it's like way too big for me, and I could literally cover up my whole face like this. I mean, that's pretty COVID proof, right? Yeah, it's scary. It's something that like we can't control, and I see the effects of it like growing day to day in my life here. It's Monday the 23rd of March. Supposed to be my last Monday at work before going to Japan, but it's a very strange time at the moment. So I don't know what's going to happen. As of tomorrow, all of the schools and non-essential services are closing in this state. Don't know how this is going to affect my flight. Maybe it won't go, maybe I won't go on it, because you can't even travel between states in Australia now without having to self-quarantine. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. This was like the week that I've been looking forward to for so long, when I could finally get back to my home in Japan. And then this virus came along and was like, no, you're not gonna have a great 2020 like you wanted to. Things like really escalated very quickly here, particularly in Victoria. It went from being something that was on the news to being like, hey, it's in Australia, to being, oh my God, like there's no food on the shelves at supermarkets and there's no toilet paper, because I don't know, that's the one thing I didn't get, was the whole why are we hoarding toilet paper scenario. And then it went to like, we're not supposed to go to work, and we're not supposed to go and see friends, and we're not supposed to go outside unless we're exercising, you know. Normally like this is full from about 6 a.m. It's 7:50 roughly, and there's literally nobody here. Like literally, there is nobody at this station except me.
Please cover your mouth and nose with tissue or cough into your elbow. Then put the tissue in the bin when you disembark, and always wash or sanitize your hands afterwards. If you think you may have coronavirus, please call the government's coronavirus hotline on 1-800-675-398 or visit www.vic.gov.au/coronavirus.
Unfortunately for me, the Australian government has decided to ground all flights and ban all Australians from travelling internationally, which, don't get me wrong, I think that it's a good thing that we're self-isolating and being really aware of spreading the disease. But like, I was so close. I was literally supposed to be on a plane in 3 days from now. Good news though is that the school that I was accepted into said that I could start in July. And the Japanese government has said that all certificates of eligibility have an additional 3-month validity on them. So that means that I can use the same certificate to apply for another student visa and enter the country later on. Yeah, I guess like my plan now is, well, it's funny because I resigned from my job and finished everything up thinking that I was gonna be leaving in 2 days, which I'm obviously not. Luckily my workplace is really lovely and they agreed to keep me on for a bit longer. I don't know how long that's gonna be. At the moment, all flights are just like completely not happening at all until June, which like initially I was like, oh my God, that's so much longer to wait to go. But like, I've been here for almost a year now. A couple of months more is not that much of a difference. So I'm not like as distraught as I thought I would be. Last video about visa stuff, I was like, hey, yeah, my life is just on hold and I just feel like I'm waiting in this limbo of nothing. And I guess that's where I'm gonna be waiting for a little bit longer. All right, well, I don't really know how to end this, but the visa saga continues. I'll see you for the next episode. Goodbye.